1 2 1 2. Yeah, 1 2. Live and direct conservatory, vintage and vinyl, home with Flossmore. We out here. Red Murkery release party. I got Joe Tyse coming up in a little bit. We live if you're watching it live online, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all that good stuff. DJ Fidelum inside that, we back live. One, two, 1 2 2 1 2, yeah. Sounds better. Okay. My man Jay Blackham is here. Rich Township. Yeah, we live and direct. All the way out here, Flossmore Conservatory, Vintage and Vinyl. Shout out to Tone, shout out to Shogi once again for letting me use the store. Red Murkery release. We got some joints. Gonna play this record in a little bit. Shout out my man Breathe Easy. Shout out my man Jay Blackham. Yeah, Doug, what up? We got C.A. Brown up in here. King's Testimony 2 out in stores. Buy that, don't stream it, go buy that. Yeah. Shout out L. Brown.
Life is a dance, a desire and necessity. The spirit of my mother messaged me the recipe. Rest in peace to my mom, Renata. She used to say, doing what you love is worth more than doing what you gotta just to keep your head above water. The story of my life is still in the making, cause I'm the only author.
We gotta get over and live while we're alive. We gotta get over and thrive, not just survive. We gotta get over and live while we're alive. We gotta get over and thrive, not just survive.
I can break it down like whatever you want. I can break it down like whatever you want. I can break it down like whatever you want.
Okay. I could break it down like whatever you want. Gold teeth, no teeth, nappy hair, lace front. You can wear natural, throw it up in a bun. You say you want the illest, but you listening, hun. To him, qui corle roux, pardon my French. The rap Mbappe is how I kick. The same kid who used to kick it with you lames, now I turn on Sade and clean up the crib. I'm a good fella. Take me to Red Lobster. Black people, stop acting like mobsters. Mafia, stop being the most racist.
I could break it down
till it feels so plain. I could break it down in the Southside way. Chosen few DJ, I'm the old Kanye. I could break it down so you just can't front. I could break it down like whatever you want.
I could break it down like whatever you want. I could break it down like whatever you want. I could break it down like whatever you want. I could break it down like whatever you want.
I make music for Luke Cage to fight to. He asked me where I'm from and I told him cause I don't like you. I used to be Batman, ain't nobody like Bruce. The jogging suit was H Spider, I had the light blue. Broski copped the red one, he needed protection. My job, I was Bushmaster to the brethren. So don't you ever disrespect Breathe Easy. I pull up and ask you is you riding like Kiki. Display the type of demeanor where you gotta believe me. They used to burn crosses, now they burning the tiki torches and get the gas from the Oval Office. I write the type of rhymes that give sight to the blind. I'm not rapping, Ty Hill just put a mic in my mind. That's how I can break it down so you just can't front. I can break it down like whatever you want. Let's go.
I can break it down like whatever you want. I can break it down like whatever you want. I can break it down like whatever you want. I can break it down like whatever you want.
I'm smooth and debonair, you can sense that I'm a player. Distinguished gentleman, you feel my aura in the air. Pulling up, hopping out some shit you can't afford. Gazelle frames on, plus I smell like Tom Ford. Ooh, wood scent, that's my allure for sure. Cadillac door slam, my mink drag on the floor. 80s baby, I was born in the coke era. My big homies, herringbone, Figaro wearers. Official, the talk that I'm from was discontinued. Game running through my veins, no lanes.
That new C.A. Brown.
My swag something different, plus I got the gift of gab. Go get her, I show you how to go and get the bag. My lady bag, Birkin bag, different type of class. Her ass fat, red bottoms when she walking past. I made the last young nigga with an old soul. Rolls Royce Dawn, plus I'm draped in rose gold. Elegance, got in the flesh, lo and behold, I'm from the bottom. Concrete rolls, but still I rose, do not oppose. Reaching my goals, cause I was shows. They throw roses at my feet when I stroll. I'm Jaffe Joe, I'm colder than the wind that blows on Lake Show. Old school riding high.
We gonna get started shortly.
That's big folk.
Joe Tyse, Murkery, we're gonna talk to him about this record. Long history.
High roller, playing the game at high stakes. When you come from where I'm from and you made it, it feels great. King crab clusters and steak up on my plate. No public aid, but make no mistake, my section 8. Real estate, me and my wife purchased estates, passport stamps, Emirate flights out of the States. Ace by the case, yeah, that's expensive taste. Clissé Azul sipping the bottle, look like a vase, yeah.
Touche, couple bottles of that Douce. Business composition, what would you say? New place, stay on my toes and keep my boots laced. Suitcase, with all these pennies, what would you pay? I'm a true player, I'm the boss and it's a meeting in my office. What we talking ain't business. All this money got me thinking about my pension and where I'm spending all these riches.
Follow me. Listen. Yo. For any reason, summer, spring, or winter season. Proceeding these rapping brothers, 2 steps from breathing. Take heed in what I'm preaching. I'll never be misleading. Speaking in tongue, I'm passing out. Somebody call a deacon. I'm burning heat, releasing steam when I get to speaking. I'm riding shotgun with this crooked policeman teaching me the ropes that I hold and never let go. But I didn't know these streets could be this dangerous and stressful. But I still feel blessed for the chance that I was given. Never second guess the reason for my living. Stuck in the mental prison, holding a mirror, wishing I'll wait for me to get this clock to reverse its ticking. I'll paint a perfect picture where every stroke will hit you. I'll come a little early, clock in and work. And I don't really care about what you rap. And if another brother
shout out Jelani J. Fury.
Jap, what you know about that? That when I snap, my words will touch you so much that it shatters your back. I put the fool on the map. Never relax, cause we got a whole bunch of cats with sheets full of raps. Make the streets collapse. Lyrical artifacts change the face of the map when we start to attack. As I react off the bass and the beat. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in the pads of my MPC. We going north, south, east, west, up, down, right, left, direction. North, south, east, west, up, down, right, left, direction.
I'm looking at my life and all the things I'm facing. I try to keep a smile, sometimes it's hard to fake it. But I'ma keep composure till it's completely over. Intoxicated by stress, my daughter keep me sober so I can handle business. I always had a vision, but good intentions would trump by making bad decisions. Had me feeling like I'm stuck in a trap, but all the hard times gave us something to rap. So I still feel blessed. Beyond the judgment of man, I seek approval from God. So understand that I still will press. With little time to relax, I'm running laps on these tracks with real facts, never bowing defeat. Though it's surrounding me, I refuse to lose by acting cowardly. Getting high to the beat, sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in the courts of the MIC.
North, south, east, west, up, down, right, left, direction. North, south, east, west, up, down, right,
expansion of my lungs while I lay. No talking, not the type to get hype right away. Consume water from a carafe as I kick off my day. Part of the science, behind the science, that is J. Ashe. Affirmations that I say, plus remind myself I'm in a marathon, not a race. I love myself, therefore I act accordingly. Compared to what you see, my evolution means more to me. Truth, balance, order, righteousness, harmony. Occasionally off target, but I'm practicing my archery. If you catch me at a low, I'm human, please pardon me. Fulfill when I can flow like the function of an artery. It's hard to be an introvert with charisma and often categorized as a type of enigma, but I keep my chin up, optimizing my outlook and filter what's taken in to produce the best output. This is the makings of a man. Discover who I am. This is the makings of a man. Discover who I am.
I heard recently that the hip hop is dead. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I live, it lives in me.
It's the music, the music. But for the movement, make sure your shoes fit. Because you do so much jumping, you might lose it. It's therapeutic, no matter how you use it. It's the music, the music. Snap your fingers to this old school new shit. Do and improve, hit a tool who you groove with. Go tell your family and everybody you're cool with. Clap your hands to the beat. Make the fans in the stands, you can dance in they seat. Talk to 'em, nigga, talk to 'em. Yeah, your man makes beats. Coming up with a plan to shake these streets. Release the pain and suffering of a nation that's waiting for the real shit to come back to earth. So stay patient. My work is born like a double low agent. Trying to get more plays in the Sony PlayStation. It's the music. The music. Rock electric guitar, Spanish acoustics. Yeah, I do it in everyone in my crew. Whatever we thought it was, I'm on some new.
1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Live conservatory, vintage and vinyl. I want to bring out my guests now.
I think
Go ahead and take their seats real quick.
Are very important. Not only for an individual, but
Joe, Murk, y'all ready?
Parent, I think that in order to make life more agreeable, one needs to have.
Without further ado, I want to bring up my guest for this evening. Red Murkery out next week. Make some noise for Joe Tyse, my man Murkery.
While you sleep and wake up in the middle of the night thinking.
Let's check out those mics real quick, fellas.
Of course it was.
1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I think about dreams.
Check.
Yes,
1,
sir.
2, 1, 2.
Come on.
All right, man. Let's talk about this record real quick.
Amazing dreams for her life. For how successful.
All right, so the history of y'all two, man, it goes back
Something to reach for.
a pretty long way.
Surely think that for
Back to high school. Let's talk about. We're gonna talk about this new record, but I want to go back to Ridge Central as well. How did y'all get to this point now? You know, after so many years of not making music together, and then y'all get together and make this incredible project.
One day I woke up and bro said, check your email.
That easy.
That easy.
You know the TOT shit, we was young, you know what I'm saying? And we talk about it a lot, the TOT shit.
Yes, sir.
And like, I think that shit didn't work out because we were a little bit too arrogant. Because we knew we was good.
Yeah, y'all was.
We was mad arrogant. Couldn't nobody fuck with us.
Arrogant and wild.
And we didn't
Not disciplined. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying?
And we always talk about, because we not to be arrogant now, but we dope at what we do.
Yeah, I would say that.
But had we had the work ethic that we have now back then, who knows where we'd have been at. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I was thinking about this earlier because I was talking to Jelani about that EP back then, and did y'all record more songs besides just the 4 that came out on that EP and then we just never got a chance to hear that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. We probably had the 4 even before the EP, we was warming up to the EP, right? And then we caught a stride with the EP, right? And then it was like, but man, I was about 18. Everybody was 18, 19.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? We caught a stride with doing everything we was doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know.
The problem was Jelani was trying to like teach us how to like maneuver the game, because you know at the time that was back when you had to try to get record deals.
Yeah.
It was all about trying to get a record deal and shit like that. So like it was a completely different mindset where you had to be focused, and we just was not doing none of that.
Yeah.
Of course.
We wasn't
it's
doing
hard. That's hard for an 18, 19-year-old to be focused.
And then the freedom after high school, and like we can do what we want to do, and it was a different time. But Jelani did, the one thing Jelani did do was give us work ethic. He showed us how to go in the studio with 4 hours worth of time and how to focus and make music. And that's why, like, our album, we pretty much, how many studio sessions? Maybe 6?
Maybe about 6.
Shot.
Hey.
That's our engineer right there. That man right there
heard
engineer
right there.
every
Make some noise
single
for the
thing that
engineer.
we
Yes,
did.
sir.
So,
Yes,
shot.
sir.
So, I don't know, but we maybe did like 6, 7
About
sessions.
6, 7 sessions. Yeah.
And then we just,
Yeah.
but we would go in there and we would just work. He could let you know, like we would
Yes,
just
sir.
go in and just work. And we would
And
bang
then
out 3 or 4 songs.
Actually, the first, man, what about the first 4, 5 songs we scrapped?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we only
scrapped.
kept 2.
Cause I was knocking the dust off my mic. You know what I'm saying? So I would, you know, we'd go back and listen to it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, you know, we got it together.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, send those songs my way. I want to hear them. So.
Nah, they ain't out there.
They gone.
Nah, they gone.
They
They
gone.
gone. They gone. Nah, they
You know what
gone.
I'm saying? And I was talking a little too crazy.
I got you. Okay, I got
Feel
you.
me?
Yeah, it wasn't this project here. It wasn't what we made.
Right.
It was some like him just, you know, rapping the way we know he could rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lyrics, bars. Almost like he had to prove to everybody that, motherfucker, I can rap type shit.
and
we know that, you know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say, like,
but it was like a reset.
You shouldn't have much to prove. 'Cause I know, you know, Joe has done like a couple of shows, you know, in these past few years at Elastic Arts of North, while I was DJ, and a couple of times here, like, you know, I would always see him around.
Yeah,
like,
you came in
Yes,
there.
sir.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And no, that was really the one that was like where I knocked the dust off, where you was like, nah, I need you on a feature with me and Dave.
Yeah, for
bars.
Yeah, which ended up being the intro to the album.
No, because
We did bars first, right? And then I gave.
And then
you
I was
the other
supposed to
one.
do the.
Right, that's what happened.
Yeah, the interlude.
Okay.
That's
And
what
then
happened.
the interlude.
The interlude ended up being
the
the very first song on the album, which y'all not gonna hear tonight because I can't let y'all hear the first song on the album.
And you
some
know,
preview
usually,
shit.
you know,
can't do that.
for anybody who's new, you know, to seeing me do these, like when I do them, I never play the whole song. I never play the whole
And
record.
then-
I give you a little bit because I don't want to get somebody saying, yeah, I heard the record already, so I don't need to buy it or I don't need to listen to it. So, and I'm going to put up the Bandcamp link in the chat for anybody who's watching online. I like for people to buy the actual product. It's good to stream, but it's pennies on stream. We don't make money from pennies. So support the artists the way we used to support the artists by actually buying the product.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
factual.
So,
That's factual.
That's facts.
So,
That's
yeah.
funny because I told Fifth, I said, the only one you need to let ride all the way through is the intro.
No.
So
No,
the intro we
not
gonna
the
hold.
intro.
We gonna
That's
hold
off.
the
That's
intro.
off the table.
gonna
That's
hold
off
the
the
intro.
table. It's
I'm
off
gonna
the
you the
table.
boss.
Can't play that tonight.
Yeah,
Nah.
I feel you. I get it.
All right,
it makes
so-
It
sense.
sets the tone. You know what I'm saying? It sets the tone. You know what I'm saying? And
It's sick, too. It's sick.
It's
We'll see.
We'll see.
So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run into.
What you think, Shop?
I'm gonna go ahead and run the joint real quick. I'm gonna run this Red Alert joint.
Yeah.
Let y'all rock to that. Then
Yeah.
we're gonna come back and talk to him again.
Yes, sir.
This This is clearly nothing short of a declaration of war, premeditation and more. My legislation is for the decapitation of rappers masquerading as whores, picking at the lock until activating the doors. The blood to paint the portrait, exaggerating the core. The game is to be sold, you got to pay for rapport. Guess it's safe to say it isn't safe anymore. Made the day, A to K, MJ, fade away, leave the scene clean. Never did I ever pay to play. And that card beam got a beam on it and never stray. Look in the eyes of my demise whenever the day. And got away with past crimes he never would say. Scot free, mixed a pit bull with a bobcat, and it got me. Keep a clip full for a ball cap. If it's not peace, better have it on you, cause the next man do. You wait for him to move, you gon' be the next man to lose. I don't count pockets, ain't worried about the next man groove. Never let the right hand know what the left hand do. Keep a rocket on me just in case the next man move. It'll be the same way, that's if I win or I lose. I don't count pockets, ain't worried what the next man got. Never let the left hand know what the right hand drop. Keep a rocket on me just in case the next man not being peaceful. We gon' handle it right here on the spot. I don't count pockets, ain't worried about the next man groove. Never let the right hand know what the left hand do. Keep a rocket on me just in case the next man move. It'll be the same way, that's if I win or I lose. I don't count pockets, ain't worried what the next man got. Never let the left hand know what the right hand drop. Keep a rocket on me just in case the next man not being peaceful. We gon' handle it right here on the spot.
Make some noise, Joe Tyse, my man Murkery.
Thank y'all.
So that song, that's not gonna be on the album, right?
No, okay, so that song is actually not on the album.
Okay.
That was one of our throwaway records. We only had we didn't like go in the studio and make like 20 songs and shit like that. It wasn't really a throwaway, but it was separate. It didn't, once we finished with the album, because we recorded that song, that was one of the first joints we did. Is mic on?
Hello.
Yeah, you on?
There we go.
But that was one of the first songs that we made, and as we made other songs, it was like, that one just don't fit the album, but it's a dope song.
Yeah.
It was a dope song. That and Exodus. But you didn't like Exodus at all, though. You scrapped it.
Like I said, whatever y'all didn't put out, send them to me, man.
I'm talking too crazy on Exodus.
But he don't like, because I
don't like talking crazy no more.
I
ain't crazy no more.
Even with that song, he had to go back and re-record it because I was
talking crazy.
He was talking too crazy.
And I would say, like when I listen to the album, you're straightforward. That's one thing that I always liked about your rhymes. It's straightforward. It's no around the edges. It's I'm gonna give you what it is. This is what it is. This is who I am. Take it or leave it.
For sure.
With saying that, one thing that you emphasized a lot, you mentioned your brother a lot.
Yes, sir.
But you also mentioned, the love for life, love for living.
Yes, sir.
Like, why was that like an important subject that you really wanted to make sure you put out there?
Man, it was something that I didn't even plan on really talking about as much as it came out, right? Nigga, been through a whole, you know what I'm saying? Been through the ringer, you feel me? So it's only natural to talk about something that you came out of, right?
Yeah.
And I like living and shit, so right?
Indeed.
All us need. Oh, look. Okay, I'll say this. It's too much referencing. Like I don't reference death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's too much of that, right?
Right.
So then you referencing enough, it's gonna start inching closer and closer
Speaking
to
into
you.
existence.
So
Right.
if you speak in life, I feel like I'm gonna speak old because I want to get real old. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Now, Joe, with these beats, was Marcus coming to you with ideas, or you kind of was throwing them, just making them and just throwing them his way, and then you just kind of picking them from there?
A lot of the beats that he picked were beats that I had been sitting on. Remember,
wow.
I had told you I had a conversation, like we had talked about how I just got all this shit just kind of sitting around, like I got to start getting it out.
Yeah.
So we would have sessions where he would come over to the crib, we would roll up, and we would just 2 hours, 3 hours just listening to beats.
And they were sitting there for me.
Yeah, and we just listening, and we would make playlist after playlist after playlist. But everything that he wrote to, he would come to me like, "Yo, this is the idea I got for this. Oh, this is the idea I got. This is the direction I want to go for this." And I look at the album as being like therapy, kind of like for him though.
Yeah.
Because he was able to kind of, like we say when we first started recording, it was rapping, rap, bar after bar after bar. And then we kind of went back to the drawing board, and you started getting more personal with your shit. You started like digging deeper.
Yeah.
And that's why the subject matter kind of became the subject matter.
The therapy part is that's why I'm referred to as Murkery now.
Right.
Because I can't be Murk no more, right?
Right.
Yeah. At some point you get, it's like, come on, right?
We grow up.
So I'm not active.
Exactly.
If I ain't active, I ain't gonna act like I am.
It's
right?
crazy, bro. Like he would record a song, and then after like 2 months of listening to it, it'd be one part like, nah, I need to change that part because I don't do that shit no more. I don't live like that no more. I don't live like that no more. So I gotta change it. And I don't wanna put someone in a position, and you know, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? So he understood what it was he was doing with the platform that he had.
Word.
That type shit.
Word.
And then the next one gonna be more mature.
So y'all started working on the next one already?
Man, listen, bro, we finna go on a run.
Yeah, there's a roadmap.
Flood coming.
There's a roadmap.
We need that.
There's a roadmap.
I'm definitely like, you know, I sent Joe a text. Was it last week? And I just told him, I'm proud of you. You know, I've kind of been on Joe's ear for a while. Like, put music out, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people.
That's
true. I know he was heavy with the Evo Soul for a while, but I said, you know, a lot of people that, you know, need to be heard. You need to be heard more. Just put it out there. Put it out there in the floodgates. Because, I mean,
that's true.
And that's another thing. Like, we can easily put music out now. So how, like, what's y'all feeling of putting a record out now with just having the access to put it out to the world real quick compared to when you all put out, like, you know, you just had your tapes out back in the day and we were just going to discount records and Hegwish to get the tape. So, like, what's the feeling now of having the world hear your music and really, you know, push it out for everybody to hear?
Now it's so easy that it's almost like you know, kind of smack yourself in the forehead, like could have just been.
Yeah,
just,
I didn't
you know
realize it was as easy as it was to
so
put music out.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. Like we were like sitting on so much music for all this time, and I didn't realize it's really just a matter of going on a couple websites, doing some research.
Yeah.
And you can have your music out there. But because record labels aren't the goal anymore, record deals ain't the goal no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's way too much accessibility that you can get by being your own brand, that you can just put your own shit out there and just kind of do it on your own, gamble on yourself.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the difference from when we was doing it in high school. In high school, we would like really focus on having the perfect single that was the perfect length, and it had to be clean. And then you have an image. Remember, we would like dress up in like outfits, and we had to look a certain way.
Managed by a perfectionist,
and that's what.
That's
and
what
that was Jelani. That was Jelani. Very much perfectionist.
I would say y'all definitely had a look. I remember one of my first times meeting Joe was through Jay
Jason.
Bennett.
Jay
I've known Jay
Boogie,
Bennett for years. So
Jay Bennett.
I had one year I went to summer school one year, and I met Roy. And Roy was telling me how he was so cool with Jay. So and Jay was like, "Yo, you need to come meet my boy Joe Tyse. Like, they hip hop like you." I'm like, I don't know about this, man.
Yeah.
I went to the South Central game. I never forget. It was like December '97, and I saw TOT. I'm like, I belong here. These my guys. Like the way y'all walk and move.
That's why he fit though.
I was like,
that's why he fit.
I said, these are guys I belong with. And
that's
from
why
the
he
first
fit.
moment, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Tyse. We spent many days in a basement making noise. I don't understand.
With that man, with Jay Pleckham.
With Jay
Pleckham.
Yes, we spent hours.
Man, it's so good to see that dude right there.
Yes, countless hours down there making noise, man. Yeah, man.
It's so good to see that man, Jay Pleckham.
Yeah, man. Wow. So let's do this. I want to play another joint. I want to play this Butterface joint because it's just braggadocio, just him showing skill. It ain't no topics. It's just my man showing skill. So I want to play this for y'all, then we're gonna talk a little bit more.
What the record?
Butterface. Yeah.
Butterface.
Yeah, I walk you through Butterface. Yeah.
Let's play it first. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, play it, and then we can go ahead. Right.
I fold, they know I won't cave. And if you know.
Oh, damn.
Once again, Red Murkery is in stores next Friday. Bandcamp, go buy that. Everybody online, I'm gonna put that that link in there in just a moment.
Try my best to get shit solved if I ever get involved. Hear you talking like a wolf, you have never been a dog. I could write a book about the shit that been took. Ain't never been shook, a rebel, an ex-crook. I could tell if he real by the way his eyes look. Never thought about making a deal with the other side. Spent 1,000 nights trying to get my brother to come alive. Come to my crib, I'ma try to get you to come inside. We'll have a party, the host is gonna be your body. Somebody should've told you it wasn't wise to start me. Always been a soldier since a youngin' been a part of me. Fucking with your lady, feeling like she hit the lottery. Not because of no bread, cause the knowledge is fed. Every time she think about me, feel like I am her dad. No matter how much she invite me, I never come to your pad. Came to my crib, hopped out on the ass with a mask and a pole, just to let her know how it's gon' go. If she ever tried to play me, since then I had her soul. She tryna have my baby, keep on telling her no. Don't trust her with the rubber, she keep on poking in holes. But back to the business, the place that's bust had lack of a witness. Thought it was sweet till his face got crushed. It's gonna be plenty hard to keep up with this pace I rush. I am on my son bumper till he able to kick his feet up. Don't need another nigga to speak up on my behalf. Staring in the eyes of the devil, I probably laugh. No skeletons in my closet, nothing but body bags. Ever pull out a rocket, pop it and hit the gas. I'm too old school for you, we speak a different language. The shit you stressing about for me is miscellaneous. Never gave a shit what the name of your gang is, and I've never been a con unless we talking about gangs. Stay strapped, 2 arms and 2 middle fingers. Please stay back, remain calm for you become famous. The goofy shit that y'all on, I never entertain it. Get a chance to pile on a score in this game set. Pay all my debts in cash, don't write rain checks.
Last call for alcohol. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
And even your lady, you say he a hell of a nigga. Peel the layers back, the melanin thicker. And my draw has never been quicker. And my flaws have never been better. And I stay away from metal detectors. And I promise, don't want no problems with nobody. Cause problems here gon' end with hollows in your body. The only fear is for God and my mommy. And on the battlefield, I'll fall with my Tommy. Butterface.
Murk. There we go. Let's talk about that one, man. That's probably my favorite on the album. I just the skill, it's just showing skill. I love you, man.
That one? Like that one?
That one and story mode. I love it.
Okay, all right. Story mode probably.
Yeah.
We're gonna play story mode. Yeah, story mode is the shit. Yeah. Story mode is a great record.
That one I was just, I was just talking shit, you know what I'm saying?
Having a good time with it.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
We felt like we had to have like a song for the ladies and shit. Like that's as close as it's gonna get. Like talking like talking some pimp shit, like talking like real smooth, like Mac shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that was, real braggadocious.
Just talking shit.
Just real talking like.
I don't mean that though.
I was gonna say like if Butterface is y'all love, that's like y'all wildflower there, man.
Yeah. Butterface that was that record. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah.
You a real musical.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
get it. You know, 5 get it.
What
Yes,
else?
5 get it.
Yes, sir.
So back to this record, man. Like what was the joint you felt like it was like the hardest for you to write?
No, because you already went to one for the song. Baptism.
Yeah.
Baptism.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so
Speak
baptism.
For my Mac.
Okay. Right. All right, so we had the album done. We were like, we was at that point we were like 11 songs deep, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, yo, there's something missing. So I had this beat, baptism beat. The name of the beat is actually Baptism.
Yeah.
So I made the baptism beat. I'm like, yo, the album needs this. It needs this kind of vibe to it. And I sent it to him. Nah, bro. That ain't gonna fit. I let all these other people hear, bro, that ain't gonna fit. That ain't gonna work. I'm like, bro, the album needs it. Nah. That ain't, like, he even brought Michelle into it. Like, I let my sister hear it. And she just don't think it's gonna fit.
Oh, wow.
But then 2 days later, all right, man, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think I wrote some shit, and I think it's gonna work. And it's just
Caught
like
a vibe on it. That's all.
That's what it was, and I knew it was gonna fit.
The reason why I said it wasn't gonna fit is because I was trying to force the vibe, right?
Okay.
And I'm like,
Instead of just
I'm
letting
like,
it-
man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I think
But
what you was
then-
doing, you were putting the beat in, like you were listening to the other songs that we had recorded,
That's
and you
what
just
I was
listening
doing.
to a blank beat,
And I'm
you
like, it's not fitting,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, it don't fit with the other joints, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't fit because I didn't have a subject matter, right?
Okay.
But
And
then
that's
one
what
day
it
I
came
woke
down
up, and shit, I was, you know what I'm saying?
it
I
worked.
caught the
And
wave
baptism,
on
and
it.
it worked.
Yeah, and it worked.
And the song
Yeah.
is beautiful. It ended up working
That's
out.
probably one of my
great.
favorites too.
It ended up
just
working out great. It's
even
a
the subject
beautiful
matter
song.
on it. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful record.
Now, do y'all also think just because of the history that y'all have with each other for so long that it made it easy for y'all just to reconnect and work together?
Yeah,
again?
it do.
Like,
And it feel
like it was starting to work. Like it wasn't no hump to hop over. Like we ain't did it
No,
in a while.
the-
Just went right back into it.
only humps is the brotherly communication.
Yeah.
Right. So we get in a space where we going back and forth for about 10 minutes, right? Like non-stop. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro,
Tell it,
we'll be
Brandon.
on the phone. She'll be hearing that shit. She like, are you arguing with him again? Like, no, we ain't arguing. It's just.
Shout out to Miss Tyse.
Shout out to Brandy Tyse. Make some noise for Brandy Tyse, man.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I just want to say publicly, let everybody know when we leave here, we go on the docks. I got you on a fish wish, and the doc.
It's on record. She been trying to get that fish sandwich for a year, bro.
It's been about 2 years
about
on the
2
real.
years.
Work, man, work.
So,
I
yes,
can't
yeah.
help it.
So you know, other than that, it's and it's all. You know what? We kind of revert back to our younger years when we go back and forth like that, right?
That's learning lessons.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
kind of, you know, the communication is like, you know, either I bark him down or he'll bark me down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but in the end, the final decision always worked.
Yeah.
I tried
You know what I'm
to, like in the 11th hour, I tried to change the beat for the last song on the album, and he let me know he was very much against it.
Yes.
And
I told him, I
yield,
said, if you change it, I ain't gonna never perform on that beat.
and that was it.
So
I was done with it.
So and speaking on, you know, I'm gonna talk about Jelani as well too, because he's been a, you know, I know Joe has told me he's been, you know, a great mentor for him.
Absolutely.
How was it for y'all when y'all brought? Because I know he's heard the album as well. When y'all brought him into the studio and he got a chance to hear the record, how did y'all feel? Like,
I was just watching him.
yeah,
Yeah, I was too.
looking
I wanted
at
to
him.
see what he was.
I want to see what his face gonna do.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I know if it's good or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the whole time I'm just
I don't think
looking
I
at him.
bowed my head. I really was just kind of paying
'cause
attention
I heard
to him.
everything before.
Right, I already knew what it sounded like.
I ain't
Right.
trying
But
hear-
to see somebody that never heard nothing, like I sent Jelani a couple snippets here and there, but he didn't hear.
and then
all
to know what kind of mind he got.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where he at.
He on his way.
Okay.
I talked to him. He's coming. He's coming.
He on his way.
Because that
We
actually,
in here, we talking about somebody who is a perfectionist for real. Like,
Yeah.
like he an MC too.
yeah,
And he enunciates, bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's one of the most clear cats that rap.
Indeed.
True. You
Indeed.
feel me?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Like
indeed.
so it's like for him, that's why I'm watching him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Is just watching somebody who I know is gonna critique it properly.
And I was gonna say, because I've been talking to him for about 2 weeks. I've been trying to get the TOT tape. I couldn't find mine. I wanted to play it tonight. I didn't get a chance to get it, but he does have it. Like he's like, yeah, I still got him. So he gonna bring it to me tonight. I'm finally get my TOT tape back
That
again.
birth-
So.
I ain't heard that since
And I haven't
1998.
heard
Yeah,
Birth of
man.
the Shadow
It's
Warrior.
been years.
98.
It's
bro.
been years.
I ain't heard that shit in years.
So
And
man, let's run this story mode.
Cool.
We gonna run story mode,
You gonna
talk
play the
about
whole
it.
song, right?
What you
Is it
wanna do?
okay?
What you want to do?
Y'all let me know. I can play the whole record.
Play the whole song.
Play the whole song.
Play the whole song. Yeah.
Story mode. Here we go. Once again, everybody in the chat, the link is in there. You can go pre-order the album. It comes out next Friday. Support. Y'all see the streams at the top. Buy more, stream less. Let's get it.
Mind traveling at light speed. Keep a hammer for the savages, the night breeds. Never fail for the tricks up the right sleeve. Stay away from cats with fat mouths that like cheese. Seen many, never one that was like me. Ever draw to see me, get it done with a slight squeeze. Motivate my niggas in older age. Came a long way since the days of the gangways. Always been the neutron, never did gang bang. But I kept a few arms, case I had the bang bang. Old school as a rope chain, still around, only quiet it down like the dope game. Flow cocaine, never did serve it. Played the game where the loser was whoever getting murdered. Never wanted to see a judge reading me a verdict. Always make sure they never seen it, only heard it, yeah. Why? Cause we forget what we ain't supposed to know. Real old school like Lacoste, you know. Used to hit the streets when the dough was slow. Wasn't never finna be another so-and-so. Coming for everything old and a quarter more. Send them at me, send them back like I ain't ordered those. Make sure you accurate when the story told. Just a player surviving in story mode. I ain't nobody's opposition, but if I get on your ass, I ain't gonna stop to listen. Found out to be the target of a mission. Caught wind, showed up to everybody popped the pissin'. And not to mention the movement is intuition. Get a premonition of moving in with extensions. Ain't no reminiscing on business, that is the motto. Bring with me to old Chicago, wherever I go. Never running my lips, keep a gun on the hip. For he who won in the trip, feed him some and I dip to a brighter day. You owe it, you gotta pay. Them games, not a play. Aim, gotta spray. Handle it right away, had a minutes get 8. Then coming back for seconds when I finish this play. Semi-automatic weapons on any given day. And he always tell the truth no matter what he finna say. Yippee-ki-yay. Motherfucker, don't fuck with them other dummies. I know you probably hate me, I bet you your mother love me. A little conversation, I make her my cuddy buddy. Don't never try to play me, I'm down to get muddy. I never say the name of anyone, got it from me. I always pick the brain of the elders that come before me. I give anything to hear granny saying, oh glory. Stop listening before you finish the whole story. Why? Cause I forget what I ain't supposed to know. Real old school like Lacoste, know. Used to hit the streets.
Shout out Jelani J. Fury.
Wasn't never finna be another so-and-so. Coming for everything old and a quarter more. Send them at me, send them back like I ain't ordered those. Make sure you accurate when story told. Just to play your survive in the story mode.
Noise. Yeah. Hard.
Sir.
We doing any videos by any chance?
Well, we got the Red Alert video. We're gonna do more. We're gonna do more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do more.
Yeah.
We gotta just figure out the right.
Trying to be more creative than
Yeah.
than just getting in front of the camera.
Yeah, I don't want to do like traditional rap videos.
Yeah.
There's too much of that shit.
It's about 1 billion of them, bro.
Yeah, like we want to make art with what we do, and that's why the Red Alert video looks the way that it does, because it's artistic. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to kind of stay with that vibe and just do different shit. So no, we are gonna have other videos. We just gotta figure out what they're gonna be. We haven't really even had that conversation.
Okay, and I thought about that because I'm gonna bring this brother real quick. C.A. Brown got a new project out, King's Testimony #2 out.
A classic.
But #1,
Yo.
he did a video for them in every song. So I think it's important when you do
Visuals
your music,
are important.
especially like in this day and age. It's so
Facts.
accessible.
Yes, sir.
Give him
Facts.
some visual to look at as well
Yes, sir,
too.
for
So
sure,
take
for
note off for this brother right here. Shout out C.A. Brown.
King's
You know it's wrong.
Testimony 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Shout out Il Brown.
And my
man.
favorite, the Congo shit.
But the
Congo
emphasis
shit.
though, the emphasis on King's Testimony 2. And I could say that with conviction because bro is getting better as the times go along, and that's hard
That's
to
true.
do.
Yes.
King's Testimony 2, stream it, buy it, all that. It's a classic. You will
Buy
not
it.
be disappointed.
Facts.
Buy it. I always say buy it.
Buy it,
There's
buy it.
so
Buy it,
many
buy it,
sources
buy
to
it.
buy it.
For
Like,
sure.
like I said, streams, you gotta listen to it 1,000,000 times before we get $10 from it.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you buy it directly and you going through a distributor, if it's $10, he gonna see at least 8. So
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know,
sir.
you times that by 10,000 times, that's $80,000. I'm just saying, man.
Yes, sir.
That's some decent bread to have
Push
for
the
artists these
purchase.
days.
Push the purchase.
sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Facts.
Another thing, like, you know, with C.A. Brown being here too, like, you know, you all come from like the same circle. Like, how do y'all feel about seeing each other at this point now, where you know, making this music and elevating so well?
Hey, bro, wait.
Hey, me and Murk, hey, we talk every day almost.
Almost.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
Just, you know, I'm excited to see Murk back in this in this mode. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying? And feeling good about doing music and putting out a project. That's why I'm here.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I'm excited. You know what
Well,
I'm
I say
saying?
this. I can look at this man and almost get emotional because he used to rap with my brother. When I met bro first, I met Corey first, and then I went to the crib, and me and my brother had two totally different styles, but we was both nice. And I went to the crib, and I said, man, I know one of the guys at school who you would sound so cold with. And then when they linked up,
That became my brother.
Man, facts, right? And so, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Yeah, it's like that.
I understand. I mean, you know, I had an older brother as well too, so I know how that is. You know, to have your physical not here with you, but you speak him up all the time. He's always with you, always with you. I know you spoke a lot about him on this record and the importance of keeping that legacy alive. So man, blessings on that, man. Moving forward, man, with these next projects, like I see what you all kind of conveyed with this album. Like, what are you trying to spread with these next albums coming out?
Man, we got Murky Waters gonna come out in
That's a killer
December.
name. Murkery Waters. I like that. I like that.
That's December. Murky Waters come out, and then when
but you got something dropping in Mikey's birthday.
on my brother's birthday, I'm
Right.
gonna throw out a joint, right?
Word.
It's gonna be called 20 Years Later. I almost want to do it, but it's okay. I ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Right?
It almost
But
made the
that's-
album,
yeah,
but we.
it almost made the album until it was like it makes sense.
He said it, right?
Huh?
Junior. He told you not to change it.
Yeah, he told me not to.
He told you not to change it, and then we didn't change it. So
we was at the crib. I'm like, should I put this on there? He like, nah, you put that out by itself. Leave that joint you gonna replace.
So
Leave
that
there.
Okay.
So that's
Right.
in like November, right?
Yes, that's November 10th.
Right.
So, and then Mercury Retrograde gonna come out around the summertime. Right.
Wow.
And then we're gonna do
it
Planet
moving.
Mercury at the end of the year. Yes,
Keep it moving.
I told you it's a flood.
The key was just to get him out of this hiatus of not.
He there.
Like Corey said, like
Yeah.
it's to get him out of this like rut of not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, let me explain where that comes from, right? It was I purposely did it because it was a thing of, do I put all my time into this or do I put all my time into that? That happened to be him,
Okay.
right? Because I know if I put all my time into that, I can't put all my time into that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I knew as long as I just exercised, I'd still be nice.
Yeah.
But now, Buddy finna be 21 in November, so
And that's
it's back to business.
back to business.
And another thing, like, with me being a father too, like, I definitely like for my kids to see my art. Like, how important is that for you, for your son to see your art as well
it feel
too?
good, but it feel just as good because I have him up. I go knock on his door like, hey, come out here. Tell me how this sound. So he know all. He was a part of the creative process.
He got bars too.
And he got bars.
He got
It's
bars.
in his blood.
It's in his blood. And I just asked him while we were sitting here right now, like, cause he let me know, he let me hear his shit, and I'm like, all right, well, cool. Well, like, what's up with?
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
It's a
Now,
man.
it's-
Hey, I'll tell you this. It's
Right,
a
no
man of
pressure.
many talents,
Not like
bro.
everybody's looking at you to
I
rap
would say
right
no
now.
pressure, but
no
now is-
pressure. But
But is that something that you aspire to be though as well? Come over on the screen. Come on, man. Come over here with your pops, man. Make some noise for him, man. So is that something you aspire to be as well too?
Man, I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know right now. I'm still figuring that out. But I'm gonna come up with some. Hey, I don't man. Whatever give me the most money. That's all I
say. When we was having the conversation, when I asked him, I'm like, yo, what's up with Junior getting him on the track? He's like, man, I might have to pay him. So like,
That's
he's
business,
true to that
hey.
though. It's all business.
That's good because maybe if some of us, when we started, when we was 15, 16 with the business mind, we'd be in better
we'd be in
positions
better
right now.
position than we were right now.
At the time, a lot of us just thought,
Better position.
you go to the studio, make some records, we're going to make some money. That wasn't
True.
the case
Facts.
all the time.
Facts.
So
That's true. Facts.
Keep that business mind. No, keep that, man.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that.
And he did all them tattoos on him. He a tattoo artist.
See?
Yeah.
There you go,
Nice.
man. There
Nice.
you go.
Right.
Entrepreneur.
It's the hustle.
Yeah.
It's the hustle.
I like
That's what
that.
it is.
I like that.
Find a
Yes,
way,
sir.
make a way. Shit.
I like that. So Jelani, where Jelani? I want Jelani to come over here too. Jelani, come over here, man.
Yeah, we was just speaking highly of you, brother.
Yeah.
We really were until
So
now you
Jelani,
walked in.
Me and you would talk.
Look at that.
Give me that tape. There we go, man.
Look at
That's
that.
the tape right there. So Jelani, we were talking earlier. I know, you've been a part of these two brothers' musical careers since, day one. How was it for you when you came to the studio and heard what they made after all this time?
So first, let me say what I just handed to this brother is a Temple of Thieves cassette from.
Come on.
1998.
Hey, give my tape, man. Give my killer tape, son.
1998. My killer tapes. You ain't
Give my killer tape, man.
Let me leave home.
I ain't seen it in 24 years.
You had my killer tape for 10 weeks, son. Nah.
But real talk, I mean, it's just beautiful to see this come full circle.
Indeed.
To have been there literally at the very beginning.
Facts.
And it's just, I'm happy to see brothers still at it.
So, and what kind of, what you've been there from the beginning, what kind of growth did you feel from the vibe from being in there with them after all this time?
Well, I'll say for Murk, it's like, in the beginning, it was just lyrics.
Yeah.
And, correct me if I'm wrong, but you ain't used to write it down either, right? You was one of them cats, the beat came home, a man would nod, put it together in his head, and go in and spit it.
Yep.
This cat right here, so I didn't meet Joe till a little bit later. And he had brought me a cassette with beats he had made. And I think what impressed me most, correct me if I'm wrong, you had like a sampler that had like 7 seconds worth of sample
Rolling
time.
MS1.
Yeah.
And to hear these beats sound polished and produced like that, I'm like, man, you get this brother some serious equipment and it's no telling where it's going to go.
Facts.
I was going to say, somebody asked me the other day about people who inspired me. And, I mentioned my boy Kenny Keys. I mentioned Kanye, and I said Joe Tyse. I said, I remember going to his basement, just seeing that little machine. I'm like, he's making all of that on this little thing?
It was a rolling MS1.
Yeah.
It was a little black machine that had 8
8
pads
pads,
on it.
yeah.
The screen was like the size of a calculator screen. And I had 7 seconds of sample time. 7 seconds, period.
But if he didn't tell me that, I would have never known.
At all. I mean,
Jelani introduced me. You took me to CJ's crib out like Niles and showed me an MPC. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is and CJ started pressing buttons, and then that's when you got your MP and you would let me hold it down, and that's when I really started to learn the MP.
For anybody watching, especially the young cats, if anybody young's watching, the way me and this guy shared equipment, that's how we did back then. Everybody didn't have access to machines and everything.
We didn't have that kind of shit.
He had Technic 1200s. I had an MPC.
So
I wanted to DJ a party. He borrowed my machine. I borrowed his turntable.
I wanted to make beats. Let me hold down that MP. Yeah, you could use my turntable.
Yeah,
I ain't DJing shit. I want to make beats.
Yeah, man.
And it just kind of worked out.
So now to see it evolve from being a beat maker to a producer.
Yeah.
Big
that was, he taught me that. Jelani taught me there's a difference between making beats and being a producer. Anybody can make beats, but it's different to go to the studio and that don't sound right. And that people shit on Puffy because he don't make beats, but Puffy is a producer.
He's a producer.
He's a producer, and that's different
he
than
put the song
somebody
together.
that makes beats.
Exactly.
He was in the
Jelani.
And that's what Jelani did. And that's what Jelani did for us.
True. So now it's just to see this many years later, it's just incredible.
It's beautiful, man. I mean, I like I said. After I heard the album, I called Joe. I said, man, y'all got one. I said, I was just happy to see y'all working together in this capacity very strong. I know it's been in the works for a while, but to see it happen, I'm happy for it. But
and me and bro finna work.
Yeah.
Listen.
Flooded.
The blood.
Yeah, he done woke up. That's what happened.
Look, okay, no.
He done woke up.
Bro sent me a quick segment of DJ Jazzy Jeff saying Die Empty.
Yeah. Yep. Die Empty.
Bro, I listen to that maybe 4-5 times a week.
Yeah.
And it's like you absolutely right.
Exactly.
Hold it for what?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
so I ain't holding it.
You can't hold on to it and be gone and nobody can hear it. Put it out there.
What is the point in having all the talent if nobody knows that you're doing this shit? Put it out there. Let people hear that you're doing it. It doesn't make sense to hold on to that. That interlude changed everything for me.
Me
It
too.
changed everything.
Me too.
That was just I needed to hear that shit.
Another thing I wanted to ask about behind you, if y'all can see it online behind you, the artwork behind y'all. Who did the artwork for the album?
Okay.
Well, no.
No.
It started with.
He did. One of my people's daughter drew that.
Oh wow.
That's
Drew
the
the
original
mask.
piece. Drew the man.
Drew the
right?
mask.
So that's really Merkman. That's the Merkman.
Okay.
Yeah, right? So I'm Murkery, right?
Yep.
But that's Merkman. But she drew that.
Yeah.
And I had it for a while, and I would always just kind of. It was my screensaver, even before I even sent it to bro.
Yeah.
It was my screensaver, and I'd just be looking at it and falling asleep, and I'd wake up and look at it. I was just enamored by the face.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to bro, and then bro started sending me back what he did. He did all the rest.
Word.
Right? So that's how that came about. And yeah.
Joe's a renaissance man. Like Joe can.
Thank you.
Joe's the first black person I ever seen work at Back Rack in Lincoln Mall. Like, literally. Like seriously.
That's fact shit.
Have y'all ever seen?
You ain't bullshit.
Any other
bro.
black person in Back Rack, other than if you was buying something, like Joe always had those type of jobs. It's like
It was
how
cool
Joe-
as hell in there. Everybody loved him too.
Everybody.
Right?
Like,
Yes,
yo,
sir.
how do he always get these
That's
cool
funny.
ass jobs, man? And like Joe,
Nigga, I ain't
like,
thought about that since then.
Joe does it all. Like he can cook, he can DJ, he can rap, he can
Hey
produce.
man, I stay busy and stay learning. That's what it is. Just stay learning.
Yes, sir. And that's why I'm glad we reconnected, because I feed off bro.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I feed off bro creativity.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I know it's magic coming.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's play. I'm gonna play a couple of. Well, I'm gonna play one more joint. Then I'm gonna run through just a bunch of like Joe Tyse beats. Let y'all talk for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and talk about what we're gonna do moving forward with these next projects. Then we're gonna close it out.
Hey, what you finna play though?
two
What
more
song?
joints.
What song?
No, play 2 more joints.
Two more.
2.
Baptism.
Play baptism last.
Last, yeah.
Okay.
So what you gonna play next? Conversations.
I got it loaded up. Conversations. Here
You
we
wanna
go.
do that? Yeah. Go ahead. Play conversation.
If the conversation isn't about some sort of elevation, pardon me when the exit is no hesitation. A part of me wishing to go back to the manifestation of oneself. For I saw the book of Revelation. For myself and to my family, I'm dedicated to getting older, because my older brother never made it. Here's a shoulder if you need to cry. Loads of advice, and I hope it get you peace of mind. You only live twice. May God forgive me for the things that occurred to ensure I need them premature. And riding down Lakeshore is sure to get your mind off the curb. If you don't wanna go to church and get a word, connect with the higher power through one of the great wonders. Promise you it's nothing like the smell of the late summer. They lie but the hate's honest. What more could they take from us? Can't get away from it. We high but stay grounded, and I won't fold. And any information I don't know, can't bring that weapon in and I don't go. Never borrow so I don't owe. From the cradle to the tag on the toes. In this life you gotta reap what you sow. Can pay the price if you speak what you know. Day and night. If the conversation isn't leading to me learning something, I'm leaving. Stressing nothing but breathing, blowing Garden of Eden. Speaking to God while sleeping, trying to even the odds. Bang the rod with the intention of seeing tomorrow. And not to mention they still lynching. Call it suicide, you must ride with your prevention. Alone, no co-defendant. The way that I post and pivot, learn that from the older kings. My daddy to be specific, flow is so Novocaine. You don't listen, you gon' miss it. Look forward to those nights when my brother come to visit. Dodging the color lights, them pigs ain't nothing nice. Catch you with cameras off, your wig get put on ice. Trying to impede our progress, no retreat, no digress. I believe in the process, I'ma clean up my mess. Where we going, no one knows. From the cradle to the tag on the toes. Pack light for the road and know that I won't fold.
And any information. Yeah.
out, them shorties out sliding. Please don't shoot them kids outside. Won't you catch your man alone and leave his mouth wide? Protect the women that you always be around. Help the old folks whenever you see them down. You get your nose broke sniffing in business that you don't even need to be breathing around. Your lady, your weakness to all the things that you keep on telling her. Limit your pillow talking, information, etc. It may come a time that she faced with a predator and get caught repeating all the shit you was telling her. Trying to tell you that's a bad look, and you hustling backwards about to get your ass booked. You ain't built for prison, boy, you finna get your ass took. Nigga better sit down and open up a math book. Too much division in your circle. Find out your right hand snitching, it'll hurt you. Or hurt you even worse when you find out your wife ain't a woman of virtue. You done gave her your life. Niggas under the gun, women under the knife. Clubbers looking for crumbs, stuff them inside a pipe. They'll dump it till you're done and make fun of your death. Put a camera in your face while you gasping for breath, so stop sliding in your lady car. That's the easy way to get your lady and your baby shot. They don't give a fuck when they coming through the sprayed block. Only when the sirens start is when the shots stop. Damn, you got your people involved, and them people don't give a fuck. Their crime will never be solved. Once you open up that door, it could forever revolve. It's a shame he was changed before he could ever evolve.
So I'm gonna run a couple of joints, let y'all take a break real quick. Quick 10-minute break, and then we're gonna come back, we're gonna close it out. All Joe Tyse Productions, I'm playing.
Hey!
Joe got them beats.
Chill, but chill don't pay the bills, so still I'm on my grind, trying to do time and we can roll. Just so you know, I'm on the scene to get the cream and live a dream. I got a team, we came to build. Fuck how you feel. Say that shit for Dr. Phil. That shit is real. I came to mob, you came to solve. I swear to God, working harder on my music than my fucking job. Fuck a job, see I'd rather be my own boss. Determine my own worth than my own cost. I was so lost, so hopeless. Now I'm focused, opening my eyes. Gotta reach for the sky, get a piece of the pie, push it, piece to the side. Business nothing personal, set to take off, catch me loading at the terminal. Turbulence terminate all you short-term rappers while I've been through hell and back, still covered in ashes. I got the upper hand, I need 100 grand, I need 100,000. How you like me now? All my people is with me, you know they kinda wild.
I've been nice from the get-go, always on tempo. I learned to ride the beat in the streets and on the metro. Did the polo sport when other kids was rocking Echo with a style full of flavor like basil and the pesto. I keep a level head though, even as my rep grows. Practice detachment, knowing when to let go. But I can reach into my past and give a flash of retro. If the game is on lock, I got the keys to the depot. Walk like a champion, that's why I tread slow. People being programmed, I interrupt the schedule. So do yourself a favor and play this in your headphones. It's guaranteed to move you like Dominican Dembo. Out is truth. You already know how it is. Speak when spoken to. Check it. Yeah. Mamba mentality. There ain't a snake on earth that's big enough to rattle me. Cause half the time my mind is in another galaxy. No fallacy, reality's out of reach. If you out to speak down to me, bow and leave before I get out my seat. You won't last like an ounce of weed without the seeds. My outer being is serene like water down a stream. But on the beat, I'm mean as a beast with a mouth to feed. In other words, don't let my disposition make you brave. I'm dealing hands, and trust me, you don't want to raise the stakes. I keep a face that displays that Jay's mild-mannered. But every phrase that I lace is like a loud cannon, leaving you shook without a solid foundation. I'm out of my patience with brass that sound basic. How else can I say this? I'm quiet yet dominant. My bars are constant occupants across the length of continents. Yeah, I was born this way. I don't talk much unless I have more to say. You in the game and you know you can't afford to play, but we don't need to speak. I may lay on the ring. Yeah, I was born this way. I don't talk much unless I have more to say. You in the game and you know you can't afford to play, but we don't need to speak. I may lay on the ring.
Off to the beast, I'm off the leash and going all in. Ape shit like bait kicks, the lace this like A6. I'm A-list, the apex predator. If I shapeshift, ain't fit to be played with, so they pray that I lay stiff. A killer in well, I'm living the tale. Connect the dots and you can feel it in braille. Giving them hell's fire. Lit up my L and light of victory. I win in streets, devil is a liar, so that's why I write religiously. Get crucified for trying to cross the guard. Walking hard, talking bars. Got this shit on lock, now I just stomp the yard. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, I get trigger happy. Sadly enough, I had to bust, but look, I did it gladly. Madly in love with the art of war, I'm a bad seed. The plan was to smoke if they ask. Choking on bad weed, can't breathe. Closing your bag, notice the hand speed. The champ bleed, but throw you a jab and hoping new jack sweet.
Yeah, I was born this way. I don't talk much unless I have.
No, Prince Township, you check it. Here we go. Yo, y'all remember when hip-hop sounded like this again? Check it, yo. So I'ma make this style sound new. Trying to make the older guards proud. Bob your heads, handshakes in your pounds. Let your Timberlands scrape over the ground, yeah. But check it, the underground been here, yeah. Y'all just look directions just to get back down. Stop now, for all the past tense, it don't make sense, And since I'm here, I'ma bring 95 to the present, Here's the present, dirty drums and the bass, sequenced by the soul president. The fifth element, I'm so vintage. Lunchbox delicious. Little Debbie snacks with the frosted filling. Yo, I'ma smash watermelons this year and make clear co-definitions ready to appear. Live on Broadway in broad day. Driving down the wrong way on a one-way. Running to your crew, say what you wanna say. Don't pussy blood clot, boy, don't want play. Yeah, I smash a Johnny Mathis track across your face. Cross your face, know how that tastes.
It was something in the air. This is hardcore hip-hop. Pay the price. It was something in the air. This is hardcore hip hop.
Yeah. You pay the price. Fifth the sole president and I'm the prime minister. Mortal Kombat finisher. Joe Sinister, executioner, X-Men, and I'm next in. Lying on the airplane and slap, make your neck spin. Rhyming sick, motherfucker, take your medicine. Tell me, are you listening? Oops, I mean listening. Boots, they be Timberland troops. We got 10 of them, ready and willing to attack with the adrenaline. In the basement, booth with the mattress. Turn your favorite MC into your favorite actress. Hotter than matches, sweating through your pores. We got it on lock like refrigerator doors. Co-defendants, old school, play and record. Shit is underground, you won't hear it in the stores. Say shit be underground, you won't hear it in the stores. Your fifth, bring the hook out. Yeah. Omega Red, nigga. And Smoke Brown. Be the fool. Yeah. I want everybody in the place to throw your hands together, you know? Yeah. You know the words. What it do? Well, it's a rap, nigga. Rewind it and bring it back, nigga. Spitting truth in the booth, you call it facts, nigga. Attacking the track with words and snap back like the rubber band man with a gram from pushing crack, nigga. Live in the motion, arriving at coast speed. Cypher with those who chose to smoking the ghost weed, making your nose bleed. Diabetic, you sweet. Try to edit the flow, leave you frozen with cold feet. Notice my whole fleet coming with guns blazing. Son of a gun raising the days with axe waves in your head. Over 6 million ways to be dead. My name is Joe Tyse, but also known as the Red on the wheels. And still, you know that I'm one of the best. Not a thug, but I got banned to throw a gun in your chest. And I'm running the rest of you niggas about the game until you motherfuckers understand my name and get clapped, nigga.
Clap your hands to the beat, behind the beat, make it clap your hands. Clap your hands to the beat, behind the beat, make it clap your hands.
They make them
clap your hands to the beat,
you make them clap,
make it clap your hands. Clap your hands to the beat, behind the beat, make it clap your hands.
Hey yo, my nigga Shalu, make him clap, nigga. Hey yo, my man's Band G, make him clap, nigga. Hey yo, my family Angry Man to make him clap, nigga. Hey yo, my nigga Smoke Brown to make him clap, nigga.
Be a father to your child, a phrase that I remember, a vow I gave myself to never leave your sisters. Now I do the same for you, the newest member. Since your early introduction, the month of September, I knew that best friends you and I will become, cause you're the one-time gift, being my firstborn son. And you shine like one, cause you're celestial being. So I'll always remind you that you're no less than the king. You bring the best out of me and teach me how to be a teacher and a student. Makes me proud to be the man where you receive your early influence. I'll encourage every action when I know you can do it. I'll shadow your movements while I'm giving you space. Show you how to be kind and unafraid to embrace, and face fear with a confidence to see you through. This is my message in a bottle from me to you. So shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. So shine on, shine on, shine on. So shine on, shine on, shine on. Shine on, shine on, shine on.
Yeah. Code of Phoenix. Nitty gritty on this motherfucker. It's a long time overdue. Fifth. Funeral home, flesh, body, and bone break. Tone deaf from the sound, the microphone make believe. Tone deaf MC making knees shake. Diabetic rapper, nigga sweeter than cheesecake. Nas Baratu, ghetto vampire. Eating MCs, saute your pan, fry him. Omega Red, the bad guy, niggas can't die him.
Right.
You can't kill him, can't shoot him or landmine him.
Your family's now hard to find them. Red somewhere, where the 5 I ever be. Digging for records, we building with the nitty gritty. 4 delegates reaching success. These others suck at best. Blatant disrespect, yeah. Middle finger language. For one contest, Rich Township best. Beats and rhymes burn your flesh. Who's next? Taking my time, eating bagels for breakfast. I suggest.
Barber your dome, homes totally beefcake. My death flow making your knees shake. I mean, for Pete's sake, there's really no fucking with pro. All you stupid motherfuckers should know that there's really no coming back. When rhymes hit harder than running backs. MJD, when I spit sickly, my goal to touchdown and impress D. Whole league, so when I'm gone, you will miss me.
D's with protein, you know V. Hey, without us, it's like clubs with no DJ. Spinning on the ones and twos. It's go time. Guess who's coming through? Nick Grid in this bitch, can we tear shit up? Co-defenders representing shit, you hear the cuts. Razor sharp with the art, son, you will get cut. Better duck, motherfucker, or there will be blood.
My nigga go, get it in. Make a move, got you stomping in your Timberlands. To the groove, no matter what the skin you in. You can use this formula fluid. Be a part of the music, be a part of the movement. Get it in your system, giving a double dose of blues and jazz rhythms. Blood on the dance floor, cover up the victim. Call the ambulance for the boys to come
Yo, Bert, Joe. Gonna get ready to close this out.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe Tyse, Murk. Let's get him back over here for a second. Having a good time out here. Flossmoor Conservatory Ventures and Vinyl. Once again, shout out my man Tone B. Nimble. Shout out my man Jeremy. Shout out Shogi.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Let's get ready to close this on out.
Does he have it? Did you send it to him? Then he ain't got
What's
it.
that? All right, so hey.
All right, my bad. We good.
Y'all forgot to send me something?
Well, yeah, he wanted to do like a live joint of some new shit, but he didn't let me know he wanted to do it, so you don't have it. So it's all good, bro. It's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
It's good. All right, first, before we close out, I want to shout out a few people. Shout out to my man Merk's sister Mecca. Shout out Mecca. Thank you again for your help. Shout out to my man Doug J. Pleckham. Breathe easy. That dude got some balls back there.
That's the rapper's rapper.
Yeah, he a rapper's rapper.
He's a very dangerous MC, and he know I owe him one.
And I've been waiting on that collab. You keep talking to me like, man, I need to do. You told me 2 years ago, like, bro, we need to do a project together. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then.
Hey, Joe, remember I've been talking about that Rich Township project, man.
He has been talking about the Rich Township project.
I've been saying that for a while.
It ain't even gonna be that. This was gonna at some point next year, we gonna do a 16 BC.
Okay.
So if I put it together, it's gonna be me on 16 beats with 16 MCs. So if don't nobody want me to oversaturate,
I want to be part of that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You gonna be.
Indeed.
Yeah, this is the beginning of it.
Also, shout out to the engineer Shop. Did a lot of work on this record.
Yo,
it sounds excellent, man.
All right, so this man Shot. So okay, we started this album 6 years ago, and
was it 6?
We had recorded 5 songs.
No, it wasn't 6. It wasn't 6. No, because that's when we was messing around with the Murky Waters. It was probably about
5. It was at least 5.
4 or 5.
Shock knows.
Shock don't know.
But we recorded. It was
like, a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah,
we recorded like 6 songs, and life ended up happening, and then we ended up not really doing shit for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then we got back in the lab, and everything was recorded at Shock's crib. Everything we've done, all the throwaways, all the music that we've ever made together.
That's
is
where
at
home
this
at.
man's
Home.
basement.
Word.
So he has songs that we just never went back to, and they're just sitting on his hard drive.
We gotta get up, man. I'm come over. I'm gonna check them out.
I ain't never really felt like I had a home studio
until Shock, right?
Yeah, that's the home studio.
Yeah. So Shock is the man, so he pretty much knows. But
Word up. Shout out Shock, man.
We working all
Get that
winter.
Shock. Dope Engineer is not for free if anybody's watching.
Not for free.
It costs.
Hey, yo, my man knows his business.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll go to a studio, but the studio specializes in like rock and roll, and they don't really know how to mix and how to record rap music. Shock knows his shit.
Yeah.
Like Shock, I told you, I started working with Shock through Jelani. So it's just like,
and we know Jelani ain't gonna work with
Jelani ain't finna work with nobody. Straight up.
Straight up.
Jelani ain't finna work with no. So if you an artist and you trying to find a studio to record out of, I'm telling you, Shock knows his shit. Shock ended up doing some shit on the album. We were just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like, well, keep that.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Shock.
So with closing this out, man, give everybody your social medias where you could be seen, where you could be heard. Give all that out so I make sure everybody get that as well.
Well, on IG, I'm Murkery. On YouTube, Murkery. On Facebook, Murkery.
My daughter's here.
Oh my God.
Say hello to my daughters, everybody.
Hey, daughters. Hey, daughters.
Stay over there. You fine. You good.
Ain't seen them since
good.
they was
I see
babies.
y'all.
I have not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Maya.
And then also the band camp. And matter of fact, my second daughter is Joe's goddaughter.
Yes,
So, yeah,
yes,
shout
Maya.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out y'all band camp. I put it in there so everybody can see. We'll put your band camp in there. And again, I want to emphasize this with the band camp. Please purchase the album from the band camp. That goes directly to the artist.
Yes, sir.
Let's stop making these streaming sites billions of dollars and they pay them pennies on the dollar for their art. So you can go buy the album for $10, right?
Yes, sir.
$9.99. The pre-order is up. So
Yeah,
go to
the
that
pre-order
Bandcamp.
is up on Bandcamp right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Bandcamp?
The Bandcamp is Joe Tyse X Murkery. No. What is it?
JoeTyce.bandcamp.com.
Right, JoeTyce.bandcamp.com.
JoeTyce.bandcamp.com.
So I didn't know nothing about the Bandcamp when I was doing the album. He hit me up like, "Yo, you need to put it on Bandcamp." I was like, "Oh shit, well let me do it." So I don't really know much about it. I'm just kind of getting into that space. But yeah, Joe Tyse.
Word.
Joe Tyse what? Joe Tyse dot what?
He knows what it is.
What'd you say?
JoeTyce.bandcamp.com.
Oh,
there you go.
That's easy. Joe Tyse dot.
So Friday, September 30th.
Yes.
Friday is when the actual album drops.
When it come out,
and that's when.
And you can hear it in the entirety as long as you buy it.
Buy the album.
Buy the album.
I always say that.
That would help. That'd be very helpful.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
I already got my pre-order and I got the album already.
There it
so
is. My man.
Indeed. So man, I wish y'all the best with this project, man. Y'all, like I told you before, y'all got my platform for whenever y'all want to come on here.
Appreciate
playing
it,
whatever
brother.
music, sending me whatever music. Y'all know I'm gonna play it, as well as I have a podcast that Joe is a part of as well. It's called Side A. We play nothing but just non-genre specific music. Non-genre
dope music.
specific music. So whatever it is, if it's dope, we play it.
If it's dope,
So,
we play it. It could be R&B, it could be soul, it could be funk, it could be
Hip-hop,
alternative,
jazz.
electronic. We
Indeed.
don't really care. As long as this shit is dope, you're gonna get a playlist with, and you're gonna find some new shit that you love. I promise you that.
Indeed.
And let me say this. I know this is my first time meeting a brother. I can tell I'm a people watcher. So as much as I ain't been looking at y'all, I've been watching all y'all. You understand me? Right? So this brother, I could tell he's a silent leader. And we all done heard this name.
Come on.
Heard
Come on.
this man since we was shorties.
Come on, tell it.
Tone Be Nimble.
Make some noise, man. Tone Be
I
Nimble.
appreciate you, brother.
Thank you,
brother.
so much, brother.
Yes, sir. That's a Chicago legend for real,
bro.
If there was anybody in high school from 94 to 99,
that name Tone
you
B.
know
Nimble,
106
you have
Jams,
heard that name.
Ghetto Boy Radio.
You have heard the name Tone B.
The first time I heard Smooth
You
the
have heard
Hustler,
that.
Broken Language.
Tone B. Nimble
Tone
was
B.
playing
Nimble.
that shit. That man right there
Agony
was
Network.
playing it.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
First time you heard Liquid Swords on the radio?
Yes, sir.
Tone
B. Nimble was
the
playing
first
it.
person to bring Ghostface and Raekwon and Capadonna to Chicago.
Tone.
Operation Push. It ended badly, but
But he brought him though.
But he brought him.
Yes,
He the one that brought him there.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, I mean, it was so strong. Even Ghostface took a jab at Spotlight in the Fourth Chamber. So yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let's close this out, man. Like I said, man, congrats on the project. I know it's gonna do great things. Y'all got my platform for whenever you need it. Everybody, buy the album. JoeTyce.bandcamp.com. The album comes out next Friday. The pre-order is up now, so you can go right now and get it. We got a couple of t-shirts we're gonna give away and congregate amongst each other. And thank y'all for coming out.
Okay, wait.
Uh-oh.
After much deliberation, me and Joe decided that we want you to play the intro, please.
I can play it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can play it.
And I want you to play it because it's the most aggressive joint on the project.
That's not true.
It's not?
No.
Well,
No, play the intro. But
Story
no, that's
mode.
not it. That's not it. No, Intellect of a King is like
Yeah.
super like
Fully prepared.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
but no, we could play the intro to let everybody hear that's here. It's like we could play the very first song on the album.
I want y'all to really hear it, so I ain't gonna rap with it.
Right. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna play this intro.
Fact, yeah.
And then we're gonna say goodnight to everybody. So once again, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks
Yes,
for everybody
sir.
watching.
Yes, sir.
JoeTyse.bandcamp.com.
Yes, sir.
Next Friday, Red Mercury.
Yes,
Pre-order is up right now,
Yes, sir.
$9.99.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out C.A. Brown, King's Testimony number 2 is out.
Number 2, Congo.
Shout out Shock. Shout out
Congo.
Breathe. Doug. Shout out Brandy Tyse. Shout out Mr. Tyse, Mrs. Tyse. Everybody here, thank you. See y'all next
I
time.
appreciate all y'all coming
Fact.
out.
Like this is love. Alright.
On the hunt for a mysterious substance called red mercury, said to be a shortcut to the atomic bomb. You would say how deadly it could be. A substance in hot demand in a country in shambles.
Yo, put me in, coach. It's 1 second on the clock. 4th down, 2 yards, and I'm diving over the top. My mind above the clouds, so high, I couldn't stop. I return when I hit the moon and bring you back a rock. Couldn't care less about the name of your block. Used to pop about the alley like, give me what y'all got. In a late night storm, I'm a great white. I can Jaws when the water floods. Hope you stay in order, cuz I'm coming for more than blood. I've been official, been with a missile, but I'd rather put it down. Slang knuckles around to deal with you. Who's ever here with you? Them two gon' get killed with you. The same on wax, or if it get fist, it cool. Ask anybody know me, they know I'm a real issue. Don't give a fuck about your business. Don't care what you niggas into. Sensing any tension, come with a couple henchmen. Go to your crib, do something to you that we never would mention. This is a murder show, no need for no intermission. Same mind frame if I'm feeding or fishing. And I'd rather be alone if I need to be on a mission. If the heat too cold, you don't need to be in the kitchen. I keep 2 poles for anything suspicious. Walk up on me looking funny, get wrapped into a mummy. Only got a few words if we ain't rapping about no money. Bust a few swerves and I bust all over your honey. Don't fuck with you nerds, don't give a fuck what you heard. All you pillar talking niggas that get the love that you deserve. From a place where you can get murdered over a couple words, they'll air you down. Double back round for a double serve. So I ride all alone, since snatch a downfall. And I never hesitate if I gotta make a house call. I love all of my niggas, but I could do without y'all. I was raised not to trust nothing outside the house walls.
No?